Hello there, my name is Shaboogaloo, Shabadoo Darren Watkins, um, YN, Superman, Ultra Mega, Bing Bong, Holy Schmoly Bomb, and today's opinion, Ishowspeed. Who is Ishowspeed? Ishowspeed is like this content creator. He's very interesting, a very interesting man, very special case. Um, right now he's 20 years old, I think. Yeah, pretty young. He's viewed by a lot of youngsters, a lot of teenagers, some adults. Depends on the kind of adult. Um, basically, Ishowspeed, also known as Darren Watkins, started like kind of like in 2022, I guess, 2021, 2023, I'm not sure, but he became popular in 2022. And I remember when he became popular. I remember when his fame started. He basically was gaming on like his computer or something, yeah, his computer, and he would get popular from screaming and doing funny faces and doing backflips, like if he's like some kind of like beast that has rabies, just like do a freaking backflip, remove his shirt, flex, and like screaming, like bark. He does that a lot. Um, Now I used to find him funny, when he first became popular. I found it just funny that he would just act like this. I would just laugh. Haha. He funny man does funny screams, funny funny you know that was pretty comedic. Now does he? Yeah, he does the same thing, but he's more like calm now, cause like I don't know, he doesn't like do his main like content now is mostly like like no, like vlogs, I guess, like streaming vlogs, like RL streaming instead of like gaming. He does still game on his computer that's filled with lots and lots of games with his like One Piece background. I don't know if he changed his profile picture, but his profile picture, his old one, it was like Luffy. It was like two Luffys, the old one, the new one, pretty cool hat, smiling. Yeah. Um, he's not not that he's very not niche anymore. Like compared to when he became popular in like 2020 2022. He's really not niche anymore. He's really well known. Hell, he's known by the governments at this point, man. He once visited the freaking he once visited like the freaking president of Albania. That's crazy, man. Man, I wish I could visit the president of Albania, but like I'm not popular enough, man. I'm not like super famous to do that. I'm not like a cool dude with a cool style and a cool beard and a cool shirt and cool pants and a cool library with some cool books and like two cool 7-Up bottles with a cool plant that's kind of dying right now. Well, it's like not really dying. It's growing. It's just that one of like, the leaves are dying. I forgot to water it, but yeah. So it's an aloe vera, so it's okay. But yeah, uh, he was like very popular. He was pretty popular, He became quite. He became some memes, He became some memes. He was paired up with a Quandale Dingle. Hello there, my name is Quandale Dingle. Here, that guy. Yeah, he's also popular for making a lot of like making very popular noises that people still use to this day. with like soundboards and like audio effects and all these things, you know, like screaming, you know. Yeah. He pretty much started also like something that I like to call the barking phase, where like a lot of guys would just bark. I didn't do it because like I don't know how to do that, man, and also because I'm not crazy like that, you know. I don't get that cool crazy alpha male barking attitude, you know. You know what I mean? They like, I remember when I went when I like was in secondary one, like there was a lot of like of guys just like, no, it wasn't a long time ago, but still I don't care. There was like a lot of guys that were like arr, 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 you know, in music class and French class and in English class and all the classes, man. Arr, 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 arr. And like what made it worse also is that Ishowspeed has made music. Ishowspeed has made music. They all became pretty popular, you know. And one became, well, it's probably the best one in my opinion, you know. It's a World Cup, you know. It was during FIFA, and that's pretty cool. It was like World Cup, World Cup, World Cup, World Cup, World. It was like this kind of like 20. It felt like a 2015 like like a 2015 like groovy song for some reason. Like, you know, these songs they would play in like in movies like Rio. Yeah, it's like that kind of vibe in my opinion. And then there was that other song that like I don't even know what the name is. It was like his first song I think, and they had like the in the beginning it was like boom 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 boom, and they would put the like the the beginning of the song of like hit the road Jack, hit the road Jack, now, and then it would like switch to like this rap, and it was like no, you know, like do like low dance. I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna try to do it. I don't think I'm gonna be good enough. Let me just stand up. Alright, you gotta squat a bit. Okay, I can't do that was not good. That's definitely gonna get clipped. Oh my god. That was horrible. That was horrid right there. Oh lord. Yeah, I can't do the Ishowspeed dance. So sorry, man. Cause it looks like I'm doing something else. And no. Alright. I don't wanna get clipped for that. I probably am, but oh well. Yeah. So Ishowspeed, you know, I used to watch his like gaming streams when he was like not niche, but like pretty popular. You know, he did when he would do that, like play these like niche games. Like there was one where it was like I think it was like Dame tu Cosita .exe or something. It was like a horror game with Dame tu Cosita. You know, the alien song. Yeah, it was weird. Pretty funny though. And there was also this one time where he got hacked on his like computer. He got a virus. That was pretty funny, you know. Haha. Ishowspeed screaming cause like virus on his computer because he's dumb, you know. I'm using quotation marks because Ishowspeed. I don't think he's dumb, man. I don't think he's dumb. Well, yes and no. I think he's immature. He's very immature, but in a sense, doing all these things, it's for the content, you know. It's like I don't think he's dumb. I don't think he thinks that 1+1 is like 9/11 or something, you know. I just he's just immature, you know. Very immature man. Very immature. More immature than me. More immature than him, and more immature than I don't have any more examples, but yeah. So yeah. Also, Ishowspeed has met a lot of of popular people. He, like I said, he met the president of Albania. He met the freaking super allo den show. you know the super idol guy, and even did a duet with him in real life. That was pretty cool. He met Ronaldo. That was a very historical moment. A lot of people were waiting for that because Ishowspeed is a huge Ronaldo fan. He's a huge soccer fan, and his favorite player is Ronaldo. You know the you know. Um, Now Ronaldo, like, he did the "su," but like I think Ishowspeed also pretty much popularized the "su," you know. Ah, and yeah, that's pretty cool, you know. Also, he's also friends with Kai Cenat, you know. And Kai Cenat is like I think he's like the most viewed streamer ever, more than XQC, more than Asmongold. A very huge streamer, and he's friends with Ishowspeed. Ishowspeed, he met lots of celebrities, man. I'm not. There's like a lot that I'm probably missing, but I know he met a lot. Hell, he went to I think the Oscars or the Grammys or whatever. He went there, and like there was a moment where like the camera like switched to him, and he was like in the crowd. Then he sees the camera. He's like, and then it just switches to like another person. I don't know why. That was just so funny, because he knew he could have ruined that event. He knew he could have done something dumb during the event, and that's just funny, you know. Um, do I? Uh, Now, another thing, do I think Ishowspeed is a good example to the younger viewers, you know? No, and yes. No, because, you know, very immature, like I said, he goes, you know? Does all these crazy things, does the Ishowspeed dance that I try to do, you know? That was very weird. Maybe I should have not done it, man. It feels. I feel like I feel like I'm gonna. This is going to come back later, and it's gonna hit me right into the forehead and give me a concussion. It's probably not, but it's still. I mean, it's a funny moment, you know. But yeah, you know, because you know, obviously, like all the immature stuff. But yes, because Ishowspeed has done some good stuff. All right, some stuff that comes from the heart. He has donated to single moms, homeless people. He fed stray dogs that were starving. He respected a lot of culture. Like for example, when he went to Mongolia, he respected that culture. He went to China, respected that. When he went to what was it again? Oh, New Zealand. He respected the indigenous culture and even learned how to do a haka, which is like they're like traditional like dance and stuff, traditional like pose and dance and ritual, I guess. And he learned that. He's like, the guy is more respectful than the average Twitter user. It's very crazy, man. It's very great. Like something that I feel like about Ishowspeed is that Ishowspeed is probably like is like better than like most streamers that you're ever gonna see, man. Even if he's immature and he does a lot of crazy stuff, Ishowspeed still can be like be known as a respectful man because of the things he does. And no, he doesn't do this stuff for content too. He does this stuff from the heart. He could be a nice man, even though he's immature, which is like a big flaw, but it's a flaw you can kind of ignore, you know. But yeah, like I said, I think he's better than a lot of streamers. Very entertaining. Um, I think I think it's like better to watch him than watch people like Sneeko. You know, I think he's a better example than like Sneeko or like Andrew Tate or anybody that has some kind of like red pill in their content. Or Neon, oof, Jack Doherty, oof. Ishowspeed is your choice. If you want a good immature streamer, go watch Ishowspeed. All right, better than like I said, better than Sneeko, cause like Sneeko is just Sneeko is horrible, man. I'm probably gonna make a video about him one day. But Sneeko, he's misogynistic, he's racist, he's homophobic, and like there was one video that I saw of him that just surprised me. There was two of his fans that were kids. They went to see him, big fans of him, and they were like, "Fuck, screw women," you know, like fuck women, fuck gay people, you know. And like you can see how Sneeko was just surprised, he was baffled, and that's like you gotta like the man is so dumb he cannot realize that he's imposing this to children, and these children are gonna grow up and they're gonna be horrible people that are probably gonna get sent to the freaking Arkham Asylum or something, man. Like they're gonna get beat up by Batman. You know? That's crazy. And Neon, come on. It's obvious. The guy looks like he looks like a freaking like upside down pear that's like filled with just bones. Like I don't mean like an ugu. I mean like the guy, his face structure just looks horrible. Aiden Ross is just dumb. He put corn in front of and for like to his viewers, and it's just bad, you know. And he also does a lot of bad decisions, you know. I don't like Aiden Ross, but Ishowspeed though. Ishowspeed, he does lots of dumb stuff, yes, but he does some good stuff at least. All right, all these streamers I have named has never done anything like that. But yeah, let me stretch my arms a bit. Also, something about Ishowspeed is that like he has like this word, no, this phrase, no, this like these two nouns that he says, and it means like he has code words basically. It's green apple. When he says green apple, the cameraman ends the clip. Alright, he ends the stream, and like it became pretty popular. A lot of people like pulled up some green apples to him, and he was like, cut the stream, you know, which the cameraman did, but he did, since it became popular, he now fakes the ending stream, you know. He fakes it, you know. He goes end the stream, and the cameraman doesn't, because you know it's a fake, so that like the I guess the fan thinks that a stream is ended, but I don't know, weird. Also like also there was an incident with Ishowspeed. Obviously, lots of incident happens, but basically, when he was playing Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, the DLC, the Ruins DLC, I think that's the name. Like there was like he got a jump scare so bad, he went from his chair and he was like wearing swimming trunks, I think, and then he started to shake, and then his schlongabunga slipped out. I don't know, man. And then he got like called out show meat for it for like a good amount. No, like is this video good? I just had like a big thought in my head, cause like I might be like missing a lot of details about Ishowspeed, cause I might like, cause he could also like have done bad stuff, but I don't really think so. So, cause like I'm really hesitating. I don't like speaking about people except if I know the person is bad, cause if the person is considered good but has done some bad stuff and I don't like talk about it, I'm scared of getting some backlash about it, because like I'm not very educated into the subject, you know what I mean. But oh well, he got called I Show Meat, you know, pretty funny, you know. His dad actually made a song that to like mess with him. I show the meat to make you feel complete, yeah. I show the meat to make you feel complete, you know. Pretty funny song. Also let's go back to memes. he became quite a lot of memes, you know. A lot of his clips became memes, but one clip that's very infamous, that's very funny, you know, is him playing with this kid, because the fic was not actually a kid, but he was playing with this kid, and the kid was like begging, like, please, please, Speed, I need this. My mom is kind of broke, and my dad isn't around, and we don't have a lot of money. And then he just like he hears this, and he locks in, you know. He tries to not laugh, which, you know, I guess it makes sense, but at least it was like some random guy, man, and not some kid, because that would be sad, but pretty funny, you know. There was also like that was a Fortnite clip. Another Fortnite clip was with this kid that was special. Yeah, and that clip, I don't like that one. Yeah, cause like it was a bad clip, you know. Cause the guy was like very stereotypical. Not Speed. The guy that was like doing the special person was like faking it, and yeah, I don't want to talk about it a bit. That's like I think one of the bad streams. Like I said, I don't want to like. Oh my god, I'm not stressed right now. I'm like scared, you know. Like I don't think people are gonna like go against me, but like I don't want. It's my opinion, you know. It's my point of view, you know. Uh, but yeah, gaming. A lot of gaming vids that Ishowspeed did became quite popular, and one of these vids, these like series of vids, it's the Ben series of it. Actually, Ishowspeed is the one that revived Talking Ben, which is crazy, you know. And one thing that became a meme was when Speed says, "Are we enemies? No. Are we friends? No. Are we gay? Yes." And like he just freaks out. That was pretty funny, you know. Pretty funny, you know. And like Talking Man became quite popular because of him. A lot of people messed with it. A lot of things, lots of memes, you know. Like there was one thing that like that scared that was so funny. It was like the where he was like Speed was like, "Do you like God? No. God is good. Oh, God is great. Oh, God is good. You know, pretty funny. Pretty funny. He did the funny face. He did the funny funny like choir rhymes, whatever the name is. I don't know. Pretty funny. Uh, Also, like Speed has visited a lot of countries, which I'm pretty jealous. I wish I could visit a lot of countries. The only countries I visited was the USA before Orange Pulp, Mexico, you know, pretty cool, and France. All right, I went to France. I talked about it in my opinions on France video. Pretty cool, you know. I like France. Well, no, but yes, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, but Ishowspeed has visited a lot of countries. He, well, I'm gonna try to count how many countries he visited. He visited, uh, he visited France. He visited Bulgaria, I think, or Hungary. I think it was Bulgaria. He visited Mongolia, China. He visited also New Zealand. He definitely visited the UK, I bet. This is all like from memory. I don't know like how many countries. I might be wrong with some countries. Um, Brazil. I think he definitely went to Brazil. Portugal. He went to Portugal. I know he did. Oh, I know he did. He went to Portugal. That's for sure, dude. I don't know about Spain. I'm gonna put Spain in just in case. But yeah, he visited like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 countries at least, probably more. I'm probably missing a lot, and I'm probably settled like some that are missing. But yeah, my favorite trip that he has done though is the oh no, he also visited Turkey. That makes 10. Turkey, uh, and Albania 11. My favorite country that he visited was China. I don't know why. That was probably my favorite video because it was just such a country that I did not expect. Even though China is a very popular country, very big country, it has like it's this country with the most population, the second country with the most people that live in it. But that's that. I think it was a pretty interesting stream, cause like he visited a lot of towns and stuff, and one of the people that he met that was like probably the best person ever. It was Unk. All right, Unk. If you don't know Unk, basically Unk is this man from this small village in China that went to see Speed, and basically just became friends with Speed and like went with him on a whole trip in China, and like he became kind of his guy. It was pretty fun. Now the only problem that I have, and it's not with Unk. Unk is probably the best guy ever, dude. Unk became like pretty much save this town from like getting like bankrupt or something. He's a hero, right? He's a hero. But yeah, he's a hero. So basically, there was this one guy in China, and I think it was like a few other people, but I think it was like one guy that kept like messing with Unk and like pushing Unk and like telling Unk to screw off or I'm gonna do something in your family, because like the guy wanted to stay with Speed or something. It was just sad, you know, to see Unk like getting pushed away and getting threatened just cause that one guy wanted to just stay with Speed. You know, that was sad, but pretty cool trip. And after like Speed like left China to go to Mongolia, they made sure to thank him to come here, cause like Ishowspeed pretty much also showed how like I mean yes, China, you know, it's controversial, but there's still some good in it. You know, there's still some good in it. It's not a country I would visit personally, but there's still some good in it. You know. So yeah, I should show that. Mongolia, one of my second favorite trips. That trip cooked. Yeah, he went. He like put this whole like traditional like Mongolian like outfit. It cooked. All right, it cooked. He also like was went to see like a Mongolian throat singing group, I guess, and he like played some music with them. That was pretty cool. Also, a good thing he did. Let's go back to China. A good thing he did was that there was this one couple that that were like in the way of like his camera that was filming, and they felt uncomfortable. You know, the girl felt uncomfortable that Speed was filming, and Speed noticed that. So Speed basically said, move the camera." To like move it so that it doesn't like show the couple, because the couple felt uncomfortable, which is pretty nice. You know, pretty nice moment. You know, I just want to say, you know, pretty nice moment. So yeah, and like also also Speed, you know, he has parents, obviously. You know, he has his dad and he has his mom. uh his dad is very nice man. You know, he like he pretty much like supported Speed, and you see the first time you see the dad, which well, you don't see him, you hear him, is when Speed says, "Dad, guess what? What? Guess what? What? I'm gay." You know, pretty funny. Pretty funny moment. But the mom. Now, the mom is not a bad person, but the mom did not really support Speed throughout his like streaming journey, and she would like catch him like doing weird stuff, like when he would like remove his shirt and like scream and "Rah! Rah!" You know, like scream. It was just like these moments, you know, it felt awkward. It also felt sad because like Speed was trying to like have some fun and do his stream and stuff, and you know, but she's not a bad person. It's Speed's mom. I'm gonna drink some water. Good water. I love water. And yeah. Also, like, in my opinion, Speed is literally like the freaking like the regular show slash Uncle Grandpa of streamers, because like he does some of the most random stuff. Like the world he lives in is like it's like cartoon logic, man. It's like he literally goes to like to see the freaking president of Albania. He like and then he goes to China, and then after that he goes to Mongolia, and then he does all these things, and it's just crazy. Like some every day for Speed it's like a new thing is about to happen. And that, I don't know, I found that pretty crazy. Also, fun fact: Speed has a daughter. I don't know, like my leg is itchy. Let me just scratch it. The camera's a bit off right now, so it looks a bit weird. But like I'm just scratching my leg right now because it's shit itchy. I think I got stung, but I'm not sure. But yeah. Also, I'm barefoot right now, so I'm trying to like hide my feet a little to not get like my picture of my feet taken or something. Which, yep. My big toe looked off a bit, but I think I just like didn't cut the nail properly. So yeah. Yeah, he has a daughter. She's like I think like 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old. I'm not even sure anymore, but there was one clip that I found funny, and that was like when Speed got tricked into watching Smiling Friends with his daughter. No, not Smiling Friends. It's Happy Tree Friends. Smiling Friends is with Pim and Charlie, man. That's a funny show. I like Smiling Friends. They go, oh Charlie, we need to go to Salties. I love kids, Charlie. I love kids. Well, I don't think you should be saying that loudly, Pim. Pretty funny. Yeah. But yeah, also like Speed has like very low knowledge on like technology, in my opinion. Well, no, not that he has low knowledge. It's just that it's easy for him to get like a virus on his computer. There's like a lot of clips of him just getting hacked or a virus on his computer. It's just I find that pretty crazy. Pretty funny, and yeah. Also like brain blockage right now. Brain blockage. Blockage. What else could I say? It's already been 33 minutes. Oh yeah. Speed also met Benjamins. If you don't know who Benjamins is, that you probably like use TikTok, either TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or like any sort of other short form content that is not on that's not Instagram, or slash Instagram Reels. Basically, Benjamins is this guy that dresses in a George Washington suit with glasses, like sunglasses, and like USA flag on him, like a USA flag cape and all these things. Basically, the guy makes a whole lot. He has made a whole lot of gifs on Instagram. There's a gif of him for every kind of purpose, you know. And basically, he met Speed. All right, he went face to face with Speed, and he said, "Hey, Speed, 6'7", and like Speed like looks at him like, like pretty funny, like side eye, and it became a GIF on Instagram. And God diddly do, I find that so ridiculous, man. It's just why, how, how is that possible? How, how, how is that possible? How, how, how? Benjamin's like, and Benjamin's he's big, but not that big. Like he's only known on like Instagram for making all these gifs. And hell, not a lot of people even know his name on Instagram. A lot of people just call him the George Washington guy because of how like many gifs he made on Instagram Reels. So that's pretty cool, pretty funny. I found that pretty cool, and yeah, uh, a bad thing that happened. Speed got swatted like a few times at his old house, I think, and at his new house. Actually, like a lot of times, I think he got swatted. There's like clips of, and it's sad, man. I don't understand why people like do swattings, like especially on people that didn't really do anything that bad. So yeah, pretty sad, pretty unfortunate. And yeah, also there's like also there's a clip of Speed meeting one of his fans, and his fans like looks totally like him, and it's like the female version of Speed. So that's pretty funny. I think somebody knocked that door. Oh my god, I can't even pronounce, man. Knocked. How do you say it? Knocked at the door. The DORE door. I think it's probably my brother because he went to like a sleepover yesterday, and he said he would like come back at 8, and right now it's like 8:10. 8:11. Yeah, pretty cool. Also, like Speed. Also, like another thing funny about Speed. Funny Speed clip that I found funny was when Speed catfished guys on Omegle. He put like one of these like fake like like chest suits, and he wore it, and I was like, yeah. Oh, you like my, pretty funny Omegle stunt thingy. I don't know. I found it funny. Yeah. Uh, sorry. I yawned. It's like there's like one, like when you yawn, there's like tears and stuff. Yeah, that's what happened, and I felt pretty uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Yeah. 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 Also, like, something that I really want. I want Speed to like go to Quebec. That would be pretty funny if you went to like Montreal. I bet like a lot of like friends, fans from Quebec would go crazy on him, man. And speaking of crazy, a lot of crazy events have happened when he went to like the countries or places. Like when he went to, I think, Bulgaria or Hungary. I'm not even sure what country it was, but basically there was in the street there was a crowd of people, like crowd, like more. It's like the entire population of like Moscow was like in that street, man, and it was just insane. Like there was so much people. Speed had to actually like evacuate and leave, man. Like he literally left his hotel and ran through the crowd, getting like harassed and stuff. And he went into like his limousine or his car. I'm not even sure, man. But and then he just dipped. I guess I don't know. It was a very crazy moment, and like that's imagine if if a, it's like one of you or me or like somebody that you know or whatever was that so popular, like a freaking like city's worth of people is like in one street trying to see you, man. Like that's terrifying, man. Like it's something that you need to understand. Like people that want to be famous, right? Like for example, I don't want to really be famous. I want to still like kind of like be a little niche person that like not a lot of people know about, but still a good amount of people know and watch, you know. But I don't want to be so popular that like you actively have to like hide as if you were like in a game of hide and seek, man. And it's crazy, man. Like there's famous people that like that probably like have it like less worse. Probably people that are like more popular than Speed. For example, let's take Jason Momoa or like Jack Black. Like they still like face it worse than Speed, man. And probably because Speed fans are very crazy, in my opinion. Speed fans like are like I'm in my opinion, their Speed fans are more immature than Speed himself. They are crazy, very crazy people, man. Like I remember back when Speed started to become popular, and when he released like his first few songs, a lot of people in my school were crazy, man. They would like act just like him. They would do like his little like his little like squatty dance. It was just insane, man. Personally, I'm not like a Speed fan. I'm like a Speed like from time to time viewer. I would if there's like something new about him, I'm gonna watch it, I guess, you know? I'm gonna watch like something that's popular, kind of like check in a bit on him, you know? What's going on with Speed, you know? Like a lot of crazy stuff. And it's just by the way, every time I check over there, it's just like I hear a noise, you know? I'm not scared of anything. I'm just checking. Cause like, I talk a lot, you know? Let me just check my leg real quick. Kind of like not put my foot in the view, you know? I don't want my feet to get taken into a picture, you know? And get sold. Whoop. But yeah. Also, I think like one of the most funniest clips of Speed, and actually two of the most my favorite clips of Ishowspeed is the one where a Sumer invades his house. I don't know why that was just so funny, man. Like he's in a room and like the girl leaves, and then there's this big guy with a mask on, and he just like charge that Speed. It's just so funny. It feels like a slapstick like a movie, like a slapstick short film. It's just crazy and just hilarious. I don't know. I love it. I love it. As a nerd, I love it. All right. Actually, this is a piece of comedy that is very, very enjoyable to me. You know, it's like that. It's very great. I love it. I'm loving it. And the second best is when Speed uh almost burns his house with a fire. I don't know why. That was funny. Uh, but like I don't know why he did it. Like, why did you do it, man? Yeah. Also, like something I just remembered. When Speed is about to hit a certain milestone, he always like does a stream to watch like his like subscriber count, and his fans become like some of the most like the biggest trolls on the internet when that happens, because they as soon as Speed goes to check his milestone on stream, it goes down by a lot. Like people unsubscribe, like mass unsubscribe to like to like piss him off, and it's just funny. But then they resubscribe it, and he goes very crazy, like a rabid squirrel in a cardboard box floating on the ocean. He goes, he goes crazy like that. It's funny. It's so funny. It's very funny. But yeah. Uh, Now, what's I'm gonna predict something. Okay, what's the next country that Speed will visit? All right, right now Speed is probably in the USA or in another country. I don't know. I don't watch his streams daily, but the next country I'm going to predict. All right. I'm gonna do a eeny meeny miny mo. All right, eeny meeny miny mo. Got your ferret by its toe. Eeny meeny miny mo. Na 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 na. Is it gonna be you? Is it gonna be you? Or is it gonna be me? Not me. You. 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 All right. So the next country that Speed is going to go to is Kosovo. All right. He's gonna go to Kosovo. I don't know if he already went, but he's going to go to Kosovo. All right. All right. Hope that's gonna be good for you, Speed. Is there still a war between Kosovo and Serbia? I don't know. So funny, man. I'm literally the most funniest man alive, man. God diddly do. My throat hurts. Hydration time with my good old pink bottle. Oh boy, I love the color pink. Also, I think Speed was at the Nickelodeon's award, but like I'm not sure. I didn't check, but I think he was. I just remember an image of him in a fancy suit, which is pretty rare. Oh my god, I can't pronounce when I said rare, but with a W instead. If I was like a freaking like toddler, man. Oh my god, it angers me. My ego is decreasing. That type of stuff. Very sad. Dude, actually, man, Kosovo is a really good pick. I'm gonna go again, alright? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch your favorite by the dough. Oh, you, 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 you. You, 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 you. He's going to Turkmenistan. Hey, Turkmenistan. Hey, I don't know. Honestly, like, I like Turkmenistan. Not really the government or anything. I just think the flag is cool. It's probably one of the most like complex flags ever. Also, like their capital is called Ashgabat, which is pretty funny. I think. Yeah, he's going to Turkmenistan. That's great. Even though the country is pretty much like the North Korea of the Middle East, it's okay. Alright, Speedy's gonna love Turkmenistan or Kosovo. Maybe he's gonna do both. Maybe he's gonna go to Kosovo, then Turkmenistan. Maybe I am literally the predictor that predicts things with a freaking crystal ball. Fun fact: I've actually predicted things before. There used to be this game that I was a big fan of. That I stopped playing like a while ago. I think it's called Gun Raiders. It was this VR shooter game that's pretty much dead now. There's still like a huge fan base, but like the game is dying like little by little. And basically, I predicted like almost every new weapon that came out before like after the Doom Peak. Alright, I predicted a lot. I predicted flamethrowers. I predicted the scythe. I predicted the Taurus hammer, man. And it's crazy, man. It was like it felt very, very Why am I going off topic? I'm supposed to speak about speed. I'm supposed to be talking about burn. Yes. No. Oh, oh, oh. Speed. Ishowspeed. Haha. 6-7 Ishowspeed. Haha. Bark, bark, bark. Ah. You know? I'm supposed to talk about this guy. Not me. Ishowspeed. He's probably. He's probably over there. In like. If like it's. I'm pointing like at his direct direction. I don't know where he is. He's like probably over there or over there. When I did that, it looked a bit weird. It looked like a certain thing. I'm gonna point right there. Here you go. He's probably over there in the USA. Oh, it's time to party in the USA. Yeah. Also, like Ishowspeed used to have some girlfriends. I don't know if he still has his right now. I don't know if he still has one, but yeah. Another thing, Ishowspeed is probably the one that pretty much also boosted like Ronaldo's popularity. Not that Ronaldo was like not popular, but like I pretty much think that because of Ishowspeed, like it like doubled the fan base of Ronaldo, and it created like very toxic Ronaldo fans, but also created some nice ones. But a lot of like Ronaldo fans that I met were very mean, very bad, very mean. Not bad, just mean. But yeah, yeah. Also, like Ishowspeed right now, I think he has like what 15 million subs. I'm not even sure. I didn't check, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty fun fact. There's like 8 minutes left. I don't know what to talk about anymore. I pretty much said like a huge summary, but I think I'm just gonna say my opinion now. To me, Ishowspeed is an amateur streamer, but at the same time, he's a good streamer. All right, he's better than people like Sneeko, Aiden Ross, Asmongold, or any sort of people that has a stank meter to them, you know? And it's like Ishowspeed does a lot of good deeds. He helps a lot of people. He his fan base is crazy, but at the same time, with his kind actions, it shows people that doing the right things in life can make other people happy, and it's just great, you know. Like Ishowspeed, you know, he also like I forgot he wasn't the YouTuber thingy with Mr. Beast, which he didn't get added because he was late, but he was a food critic, which was pretty cool. But yeah, and like I said, he's immature, but he's a good streamer. If you want to watch him. You know, I wouldn't say to always reenact what he does, like all the crazy like the backflip and like screaming and flexing and removing the shirt and doing the little Ishowspeed dance. Hey, you know. But I think that his fame was well deserved. I think that he did something good with his fame, and that right now he's not like doing anything really that bad with it. Do I think there's gonna be some controversy in the future, and that this video is gonna be controversial? Probably, but I don't. I think it's unlikely. All right, I don't think he's gonna get into that much drama. Unlike people like Sneeko, you know, especially since Sneeko had that one debate with Moist Critical that pretty much showed that he liked a certain audience, you know, he liked a certain demographic. That's not good. Also like I think like And I think like I said, Ishowspeed is the regular show slash Uncle Grandpa of streamers. He's the type of streamer you can just go watch if you don't really care about good content or anything. You just want something crazy that's just hilarious to look like. Something that's just completely just it feels unreal, but it is real. And it's all like slapstick. It's like slapstick comedy at this point, and it's great, you know. And and also that he I think that all the bad actions that were made against him, like the swatting and these things, I don't think he deserved that. I think he clearly like something should have not happened that way, you know, because he's so young. He's 20 years old, which is pretty young, and I don't know what's gonna happen when he becomes older, you know, when he becomes like 30 years old, you know. Is he still gonna be popular? Is he gonna get banned from streaming? Who knows? But right now he's doing very well. He met Ronaldo. He met fake Ronaldo. He met all these celebrities. He became friends with Kai Cenat. He's pretty much he's doing good, you know, and that's great. So yeah, that was pretty much my whole opinion on Ishowspeed. If I would give him a rating, I would give him like a 7.9 out of 10. 7.9 out of 10 on my ranking. He's good, but he's not my cup of tea, you know. I prefer watching something that's a bit slow paced, you know, that's less hyperactive. Even though sometimes I go watch some clips or some videos, and it's always a good moment, you know. It's always a very exciting moment because it's like it just goes batshit crazy, which is pretty cool, pretty funny, and yeah. And is there things that I'm probably missing about him? Probably. I don't really do research on like a lot of the things I talk about. I mostly talk about like from my point of view, because like it's an opinion based content. It's opinion based content, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really see anything that bad about him, except that he's just crazy, you know. And something that people don't realize that you gotta be a little crazy in life sometimes, you know. Like I want to like I want to see like on some like social media apps and all these things to check their people's opinion on him, and a lot of people hate him, but that's because they're mostly pretty old, and they just they don't like how crazy and immature he is. But sometimes in life you gotta be a little immature, you know, and that's how he pretty much pulls his content, you know, being immature and yeah, and you know I can be immature sometimes. I can put a little scream, you know. I can do a little dance, hit a little jig, you know, do the hey, it's the idiot dance. Hey, it's the idiot dance. But yeah, but something that I think everybody should note is that comedy slash something that you find funny is purely personal. It's something that a person, depending on the person, will enjoy at a certain pace. Now, comedy is if a lot of people enjoy it, which a lot of people enjoy it. So technically, Speed is a comedian, right? Well, no, not comedian, but he's funny. But it's like comedy is not a lot of time. A lot of types of comedy are not for everybody, and I think a lot of people should start looking more about like why people like that type of comedy that they don't like. And yeah, so I'm an idiot. See you later.